Hello there, it's Liam from Unique Cars and Parts, and I'm at Slade Point in beautiful Mackay, looking out at the waterway. It's sunny 1 minute and overcast the next, so it's a little bit windy, but we push on. Our next stop's going to be Airlie Beach, but I thought I'd just take a moment to talk about whether this, how I'm feeling about this car after driving it, about 1,400 kilometres. The things I like and the things I don't like. Well, it's actually really comfortable to drive. These seats are absolutely sensational. Even though it's a 1990 model, it's got cruise control, so I can sit it there, I slip my thongs off and sit back and relax. Power steering is great. The air conditioning is absolutely awesome. It's the Wang Car. We're lovers, not fighters. Anyway, as I was saying, it's got really good cruise control. It's got we've put an FM receiver on it so that we can got Spotify going from my phone through the hi-fi system, and we do have a Wanker here. He's got a Chevrolet branded Holden Ute. So it's got an FM receiver. A transmitter. So it Bluetooths to my phone and it goes through the system. So I like that. There's actually very little here that I don't. Can I help you?
Who the fuck are you calling a wanker?
I'm saying the Wang Car. We're lovers, not fighters.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And I can see you've got a Chevrolet branded Holden.
Exactly right.
Everyone wants to get in on the action. So a Chevrolet branded Holden. Well, I wasn't calling you a wanker, sir. Your name is
Ian.
G'day, Ian. I'm good, mate. My name's Liam, and I'm driving this car from the Gold Coast up to Cairns and beyond.
Right.
I paid $500 for it. What do you think?
To be quite honest, I think it's a shit box.
Yeah, well, did you read the badge on the back of it?
I did.
It is an absolute shitbox, but I was just doing a little video to tell the people, the three people that watch my videos, what it's like to drive, and I was saying it's bloody comfortable. Those velour seats, they are something else. What about now? What am I looking at here? Have we got a Chevrolet or we got a Holden?
No, we have a Chev.
It's a Chev, but it came off an Australian production line, so I'm thinking it's a Holden.
It is a Holden. It is a Holden.
We get to the truth. So it's a Holden, but with a Chev badge on it. I'm hoping you've got Chev badge on the front and the back.
I do. If you want to come around the back, you can have a look at the badge on the back.
Well, let's do that. Just come around to the back. Ian, isn't it?
Yes.
Ian.
Correct.
Yeah. Wanker. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
So we've come around. Well, look, I might want to disagree because, I've seen a Chev badge and I know I'm not looking at a Holden, but at least it matches the front.
It does.
And you say that this car came off the production line thus fitted.
Correct.
So these were, well, hang on, it's a right-hand drive, so it would have come off a Holden production line.
That's right.
Do you know where these things were built? Australia. We'll start there.
Yes.
Elizabeth or?
No, I think it was GM in Melbourne, actually.
Yeah. Okay. And it's got the V8. Obviously, I can tell by the exhaust pipes. I'm showing my car knowledge here, but you got
It's a 6-litre V8.
It's got the 6-litre V8.
Correct.
So this is the VE, and then the VK was the VK was the last model to come out. So this is the second to last model Holden Ute that came out, isn't it?
VF was the last one.
The VF. Okay. Oh God, it's too early in the morning. That's why I am a bit of a wanker. So it's okay. So this is the VA, the second last Holden to come out, and you just can't get these things anymore, can you? There's Holden have shut up shop, and so if you wanted to get your hands on I guess it's matched up to an automatic transmission.
No, it's manual. It's 6-speed manual gearbox.
Oh, I'm going to have to take back what I said about you. You're not a wanker at all. You got a 6-litre engine hooked up to a 6-speed manual.
Correct.
Okay, this thing would fucking fly, wouldn't it?
It does. It does. It sits you back in your seat.
And look, just looking at you, when you came over, you were probably summing me up when you come over to have a bit of a go. You thought, am I going to be able to take this bloke on or not? And when you got closer up and saw the brawn, you backed off a bit. I noticed.
I did.
You thought I may have bitten off more than I can chew. But then you saw what I was driving. You felt sorry for me.
For a shit box, yeah, exactly.
And you thought, oh, look, I won't have a go at him. I might have to swing him a few dollars and buy him a beer. And so I thought, what an opportune time to talk about a car that you just, these are going to become as rare as hen's teeth. Now, if I wanted to buy a ute these days, and I'm not having any crack at the good old Hilux utes or any of those, but if I wanted a genuine Aussie V8 6-speed utility, I just can't get one, can I? Unless I get one second hand.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Are you thinking about selling this one?
I am, actually, yeah. It'll be on the market.
Now, look, none of my business, but as you limped up to me, I thought, okay, that's the leg I got to kick first. But look, we're in Mackay. It's a mining town. Rough guess, you're an ex-miner?
I am, yes.
Okay, what did you do at the mines?
I was a pump crew operator, and I dewatered all the pits out of the mines.
Okay, so now my understanding, I don't know too much about mining, but my understanding of mines is that they fill up with a lot of water. Does that come from the ground or just rain naturally, or? Yeah,
it just seeps up from underground.
And so you would be part of the crew that would get that water the hell out of there so that they could mine the
coal, yeah.
Yeah, as we were driving up from Rocky, and actually I think it was before that when we left Gladstone, the number of trains with that had the coal on them, and we're going into port. Now, Mackay's obviously a port for, because I saw all the ships last night, there was just dozens of them out there. Yeah. So Mackay's a port for the coal ships to come in and collect the coal?
Coal, yep.
And what about Gladstone? Is that the same?
Gladstone do have a coal port as well. We, like down at Hay Point, we do have a coal terminal out there, and we export coal from there, and also up in the Galilee Basin, they do have another port there for coal.
Okay, and so I'm guessing with this injury, you're not working at the mines anymore?
That's absolutely correct.
So you're just driving around in your V8 ute, hanging shit on people that drive crappy cars.
Driving a shitbox, yes.
well, could I interest you in a trade? Firstly, before I put that offer on the table, Ian, I'd need to ask the wife, can your bags fit in the back of the ute, Joey?
100%.
Would you prefer to go the rest of the way in this one or the Wang?
This one.
Okay, so I'm good to go with the trade. What do you reckon?
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely. I thought I nearly had you then. Look, this has only got room for two. There's 4 seats, or actually 5. Legally 5 people can fit in the Wang.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine. But for me, I've always had utes, and I would never go into a sedan, especially not a Mazda.
Well, boy, hang on. It's within earshot. It's going to be offended. Okay, you're giving up 4 cylinders, you're giving up 3 gears, but you're getting a little bit of luxury in the Wang.
No, I'm sorry, Liam, but no.
You knew my name. How on earth did you know my name, Ian? Oh, hang on. Are you the famous Ian Fu from Fu Vapes?
I am, yes. How did you know that?
Well, because I've seen your online advertising, and I've heard around that you make the best coils in town. It's a bloody small town, mind you, but
it is. But yes, you could say that my coils are up there with the best.
And this is your delivery vehicle. If you need a coil, it gets there quick.
It does, exactly.
So I need a coil. Who am I going to ring? I'm going to ring Ian from Fu Vapes. Is your surname Fu?
That's exactly right. Yeah, mate.
I feel like I've known you forever. Give us a cuddle. Best friends. We're road rage enemies have become best friends. Who would have thought?
Exactly. I wouldn't have thought that myself.
So your intention when you drove through and gave me a bit of stick, and called me a wanker. Let's be honest. And I called you. I just referred to the Wang Car. And I wasn't calling you a wanker back. I think I owe you a beer.
Oh, I think you do.
I think we should. And the fact that we've known each other for nearly 20 years, it doesn't matter. It makes for good video. We're not going to get the truth. Let the truth get in the way of a good story, are we?
No, exactly not.
Okay, well, look, thanks for watching. I didn't quite finish my roundup of what I like and dislike about the Wang. Look, before we go, you said you're going to put this on the market.
Yep.
The colour is known as...
That I really couldn't tell you.
Well, it's a burnt orange. I reckon it's a classic Ute colour.
It is.
And to my mind, the VE mudguard. What do you call those things that sit in the mudguards? They're like the flares. Yeah, I reckon they look better than the VF.
Yeah, no, I do like this model. Just because of the just the body shape of it. I like.
Bit like you like my body shape as well.
Definitely.
What about the Wang's body shape?
No, that's just plain outrageous.
You got to draw the line somewhere, and the Wang has crossed that line, and there is beyond no return.
Oh, absolutely not. I just cannot believe that you are driving that thing.
It's almost embarrassing. But that said,
I wouldn't be seen dead in that thing.
He wouldn't be seen dead in it. But ladies and gentlemen, I took him to the pub in it last night. But then he did make me park it round the back. We wanted no one to see it at all. So this goes on the market. Well, let's just run through a few of the features for anyone that might be interested, and I can run that up against what the Wang's got or hasn't got. So you've got 3 extra speeds.
Yep.
You've got 4 extra cylinders.
Yep.
You've got 3 extra tailpipes because I've only got 1. You got 4.
I've got 4. Yes.
It looks good, yeah. But the Wang's unpretentious. It doesn't need that sort of,
Oh, no.
Yes, my wife just that sort of hullabaloo. Ian. It doesn't need the hullabaloo.
No.
And in fact, if we hadn't have called it the Wang, we might have called it the hullabaloo. But so what else am I going to get for my money? AM/FM radio.
Yes. AM/FM radio, Bluetooth.
Got it in the Wang.
It has.
Changing your mind now, aren't you?
No, I'm not having second thoughts. No,
you're not.
Definitely not.
Have you got? Obviously, you've got vents.
Yes.
But my question is, do your vents go backwards and forwards? Backwards and forwards.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
You've got waffles as well. You got to do that with your hand, don't you? Yes. So you could be in the Wang, press a button, have it do it automatically for you. You could be in Ian's Ute, and you got to get it. You got to do this with it, backwards and forward, backwards. That's That's
a special feature in your car that I haven't got, but I'm quite happy with what I've got.
Are you? You're quite happy to be too hot, too cold, and never quite get it perfect like we can in the Wang.
Exactly.
So the big lots of carrying capacity, 6 litres up front. That's going to pull pretty much everything. And this one's a pretty much unmolested vehicle from just having a quick look at it. Got the original mags on it.
Yep.
You haven't bothered to put a tow bar on it, so it's done no heavy lifting.
No.
Yeah, I'm assuming you said you were a miner. You took this out to the mines.
Yep.
But no one dumped any coal in the back of it.
No, definitely not.
You did. No, none went missing.
No, no. They're pretty strict out there.
Okay, so what a great Ute, Liam. Great to meet you. I'm sorry about the Wang Car reference, and I hope that I've convinced you that I genuinely am a wanker after this interview. and thank you for your time.
You just called him Liam.
I called him Ian. My wife just said, I just called you Ian, and she just said, I just called you Liam. Liam and Ian. No, I'm Liam. This is Ian. That's the Wang. And have you named this car?
No. No.
No.
No special name for it. Just a beast.
The beast.
Just a beast.
Well, can I give you one?
You can, yeah.
I think we should call this one the Bogan.
The Bogan?
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Can we get a sticker on the bag and call it the Bogan? And get your keyring. You know, I like to pull out my Wang whenever I get the opportunity. Here we go. I've had this inscribed. You can do the same. People will buy this car. You pull out the keys, it's got the Bogan on it. They're going to go, that's exactly what I'm looking for. 6-speed.
I might take you up on that offer.
An 8-cylinder, 6-speed Bogan.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, yeah, well, look, thanks. A great interview. Thanks for your time, and thanks for putting us up for the night as well.
That's all right.
Anytime. It's good on you, mate. And we look forward to seeing you next time we're up in Queensland.
Beautiful.
Good on you. And thanks you, Michelle, directing from the sidelines, and my beautiful wife, Jo, for taking the photos. Hooroo!